Hello student, myself Minal Pawar. Today we are going to learn subject physics standard 11, 10 number topic electrostatics. Last lecture we have seen the introduction of electrostatics. First of all we have seen what is mean by electrostatics, what is mean by electric charges and the basic property of electric charges. First property of electric charges, we last lecture we have seen additive nature of charges and conservation of charges. आत्ताच्या लेक्चरमध्ये आपण पुढची प्रॉपर्टी पाहणार आहोत, दॅट इज क्वांटायझेशन ऑफ चार्जेस. नाउ व्हॉट इज मीन बाय द क्वांटायझेशन ऑफ चार्जेस. लास्ट लेक्चरमध्ये आपण ॲडिटिव्ह नेचर ऑफ चार्जेस पाहिलेले आणि कॉन्झर्वेशन ऑफ चार्जेस पाहिलेले. आज आपण टुडे वी विल लर्न द क्वांटायझेशन ऑफ चार्जेस. नाउ व्हॉट इज मीन बाय क्वांटायझेशन ऑफ चार्जेस. दॅट क्वांटायझेशन ऑफ चार्जेस मीन्स द मिनिमम व्हॅल्यू ऑफ चार्जेस ऑन इलेक्ट्रॉन्स that was determined by using the Millikan's oil drop experiment. That is determined the minimum value of charges, the minimum value of charges on electrons. That minimum value of charges आपल्याला काय करायचे, डिटरमाइन करायचे. कशावरची, तर इलेक्ट्रॉनवरची. ती कुठल्या एक्सपेरिमेंटच्या सहाय्याने डिटरमाइन करायचे, तो एक्सपेरिमेंट आहे मिल्कियन्स that oil drop experiment. That Millikan's oil drops experiment. That Millikan's oil drops experiment means in this experiment we have to determine the value of charges on electrons. Means there is how to calculate this value of charges on electron. Therefore this formula is N is equal to that E upon M. Means we have to determine the value of the charges on electron by using this formula, that is the Millikan's oil drop experiment. हा फॉर्म्युला यूज करून आपल्याला चार्ज ऑन इलेक्ट्रॉन डिटरमाइन करायचं. दॅट इज N द चार्ज ऑन इलेक्ट्रॉन्स अपॉन मास ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन, or we can write Q upon M also. That is the Millikan's oil drops experiment. Now here E means the elementary charged particle. E ला आपण काय म्हणू शकतो, that is the elementary charged particles. E means elementary charged particles. Elementary charged particle, that is that E means elementary charged particle. तुम्हाला माहिती आहे what is the unit of charge. That by using the unit of charge, then the charge on protons, that is the charge on proton is positive charge on proton. Proton having positive charge. The charge on electrons, the charge on electron, there is negative charge on electrons. The protons carrying positive charge, the electrons carrying negative charge. That terms here there is elementary charge particles. The quantization of charges, that is the quantization of charges means the determination of charges on electrons. The minimum of charges determined on electron, that is known as the quantization of the charges. When the charge on the electron is, therefore mass on the protons, there is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Here is plus sign because there is proton. Charge on proton is there is having plus sign. 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. The charge on electron is minus 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Proton carrying positive charge and electron carrying negative charge. Now here if these particles, the particle carrying positive charge and negative charge. Last lecture we have seen every atoms or particle, प्रत्येक atom आणि particle कसा असतो, there are electrically neutral because of, for example, if there is hydrogen, the hydrogen having one protons and one electrons. Here is one protons and one electrons, there hydrogen, where both are one electrons and one proton. So these positive and negative charges they are cancelled to each other, so hydrogen becomes electrically neutrals. Hydrogen becomes electrically neutral because number of proton in hydrogen and number of electron in hydrogen both are same, so these atoms, every atoms is electrically neutrals. म्हणजे काय होतं यामध्ये, हा पॉझिटिव्ह वन प्रोटॉन हा पॉझिटिव्ह इलेक्ट्रॉन एकमेकाला कॅन्सल होतात, त्यामुळं हायड्रोजन काय होतो, इलेक्ट्रिकली न्यूट्रल होतं. सेम ॲज इट ऑक्सिजन ऑल्सो, सेम ॲज इट कार्बन ऑल्सो. These all particles, all atom is electrically neutral because of charge on proton is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Charge on electron, mass on electron is 1.6. There is mass 1.6. Last that topics, the current electricity, that value is given there, 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Now if there are, now how the quantization of the charges is produced in any particles here. If these particles, these atoms or particle is electrically neutral, हा atom आणि particle कसा आहे, electrically neutral आहे, म्हणजे त्याला चार्ज नाही हा पार्टिकलला. when there is no charge, if one electron is receiving from another particle, negative electrons, suppose one electron receive केला तर त्याला कुठला चार्ज प्रोड्यूस होणार, -1e charge. If the second electron receiving from this another here by surrounding, दुसरा इलेक्ट्रॉन घेतला गेला, कुठला चार्ज मिळणार, -2e. तिसरा चार्ज घेतला तर त्याला कुठला चार्ज मिळणार, -3. चौथा चार्ज दुसरीकडून घेतला तर त्याला कुठला चार्ज मिळणार, -4e. अशा प्रकारे आपण त्याच्याकडून n नंबर्स ऑफ चार्जेस घेऊ शकतो. त्यावेळी इथे कुठली व्हॅल्यू येणार, मायनस. एखादा चार्ज आपण बाहेरून घेतला, when receiving charge from their surrounding, these atoms became negatively charged. Atoms became negatively. We have taken n numbers of charges from the surrounding. If there is, this atom is electrically neutral. Here, suppose ह्या एका atom मधून एक इलेक्ट्रॉन दिला, बाहेर टाकला, तर याला किती इलेक्ट्रॉन मिळणार, ह्याच्यामध्ये चार्ज किती होणार, +e. 2 टाकले तर किती होणार, +2e. 3 दिले तर किती होणार, +3. 4 दिले तर किती होणार, +4e. Like this we have to given by n numbers of the charges. Means here, म्हणजे आपण ह्यामधून रिसीव्ह केले इलेक्ट्रॉन्स तर ॲटम काय म्हणतो, निगेटिव्हली चार्ज पार्टिकल. लेफ्ट डाऊन केले इलेक्ट्रॉन्स तर ॲटम काय म्हणतो, पॉझिटिव्हली चार्ज पार्टिकल्स. म्हणजे त्यालाच काय म्हणायचं, क्वांटायझेशन ऑफ द चार्जेस. इथं integral multiple of the charges we have to taken, that object have increased or decreased number of the charges. Object have increased or decreased the multiples of E. Means Q is equal to plus or minus Ne. There is integral multiple of the object can be increased or decreased in multiples of E. Means object can be become negative, object can be become positive also. That integer means integer. N is known as integer. That integer value we have to taken. That we have to take. Therefore, Q is equal to what? Q is equal to plus or minus Ne. Means the quantization of the charges, object can be increased or decreased multiples of E is known as quantization of charges. Means Q is equal to plus or minus Ne. The N is the integer. That N's value it may be 0, 1, 2, 3 like this N numbers. That is integer value. But we cannot taken 1/2 electrons, 1.5 electrons, 2.5 electrons, 3.5 electrons. It is not possible because of here is only there we can take an integral multiples. There like this value we cannot taken for in quantization of the charges. Plus 1.5 plus 2.5 plus 3.5 therefore minus 1.5 e, minus 2.5 e, minus 3.5 e. We cannot taken by the quantization of the charges. Means how many electrons we have to taken from here? That left on 1.5. It is not possible. So we can take the object can be increased or decreased the integral multiples of E only. For example, see that the magnitude of elementary charges is very small. So the magnitude of elementary charges is how much? The positive charges 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb, and negative charges minus 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. This is very small. When by using the quantization of the charges, these object became large number of charges. For example, when glass rod, example पहा, glass rod आणि silk एकमेकावर काय केले? रब केले. When glass rod and silk, when the glass rod is rubbed with silk, glass rod rubbed with silk म्हणजे घासलं. when glass rod silk वर घासल्यानंतर काय होईल? we have to here see the quantization. आपल्याला इथं quantization of the charges पाहिजे. म्हणजेच काय होतं? that when charge order of 1 microcoulomb, the charge on 1 microcoulomb, how much charge on 1 microcoulomb? The 10 raised to minus 6 coulombs appears on glass rod and silk. ज्यावेळी आपण ग्लास रॉड and silk एकमेकावर रबिंग करतो, when the charge on 1 microcoulomb means 10 raised to minus c appear on glass rod and silk, since elementary charge 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb, that number of elementary charges on there, therefore n is equal to what? The q is equal to plus or minus ne. Then n is equal to q upon e, means the n is equal to q's value is here how much amount of, there is charge on electrons, the charge appear on elementary particle किती चार्ज अप्लाय झाला इथं? that 10 raised to minus 6 coulomb upon 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. This is the quantization of charges. ह्यालाच काय म्हणायचं? quantization of the charges. Since this quantization of the charges when glass rod, for example, we have to take example here. Now we saw the example when glass rod rubbed with silk, the charge on glass rod rubbed with this much charge. When elementary particle charge is this, that q is equal to plus or minus ne, that is charge. We have to calculate the value of n. We get q upon e, that we obtain the value on the quantization of the charges. n is equal to 10 raised to minus 6 c upon 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Now next article is forces on charge. The forces between two charges. Forces between two charges. We already know if there are two charges, like charges, there are two types of the charges, positive charges and negative charges. Positive and negative charges, there are two charges. With the like charges means positive charges, there is repulsion. Positive charges, there will be repulsion, that is like charges. Suppose there is negative charges, there also repulsion. दोन चार्जेस जर सारखे असतील तर त्यामध्ये रिपल्शन होते. इफ अनलाइक चार्जेस आर देअर, जर दोन चार्जेस जर वेगळे असतील, मीन्स वन इज पॉझिटिव्ह अदर इज निगेटिव्ह, देर इज अट्रॅक्शन्स. if there is same, that two charges produce two types of the forces. like charges produce repulsive forces and like charges produce attractive forces. These like charges produce repulsive forces. like charges कुठले फोर्स प्रोड्यूस करतो? रिपल्शन. म्हणजे एकमेकांना हे दोन चार्जेस एकमेकांना लांब हे करतात आणि हे दोन चार्जेस एकमेकांकडे काय होतात? अट्रॅक्ट होतात. दॅट इज अट्रॅक्शन. अट्रॅक्टिव्ह चार्जेस किंवा अट्रॅक्टिव्ह फोर्स म्हणायचं. अट्रॅक्टिव्ह फोर्स ह्याला काय म्हणायचं? रिपल्सिव्ह फोर्स. If they are like charges, there is repulsion, unlike charges, there is attraction. This is the basic property of electric charges, means the forces between the two charges. Now, next article is Coulomb's law. The Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law. Now see here, the electric interaction between two charged bodies, there is expressed in terms of forces. If the two charged bodies, suppose it is one charged body is Q1, another charged body Q2, there is electric interaction between two charged body. The interaction between two charged body, there is produced forces is produced between them. ह्या दोन बॉडी मध्ये फोर्स प्रोड्यूस होतो. if there are positive and negatives are there, because unlike charges is attracted to each other and like charges is repulsive to each other. that recognized हे कधी कळाले हा कुलोम सायंटिस्टला? in 1736 means 1736 ते 1806 duration. This duration that Coulomb's that made the first investigation the forces between the two charges, the forces obtained between the two electric charges. हे Coulomb scientist ला काय आलं? recognize झालं. the forces between the two charges in between 1736 to 1806. that scientist is that realized that the forces between the two charges, therefore he used the point charges. He used the point charges when rest position. If there is point charges, for the Coulomb's law we have to use the two charges at the in rest position. Therefore Coulomb's law is used for governing the interaction between the charges at rest. The interaction between the charges at rest. Now see, if there are positive Q1 charge, here also positive Q2 charge. When the two charges are like charges, there is repulsion. If there is like charges, there is repulsion. If two charges are like charges, there is positive charges, there is repulsion. If there is negative charges, there also repulsion. There is negative charges also repulsion, and there is repulsive forces are there. Here is also repulsions are there. Now where we have to apply the Coulomb's law? When we apply Coulomb's law, कुठे use करू शकतो? There is unlike charges are there. See here is plus Q1 and here distance from here is R and plus Q2. There is attraction between them. There is attraction between them. Attraction. Now what is the statements of Coulomb's law? See here, the force of attraction. The force of attraction or repulsion between two point charges. There are two point charges. हे दोन point charges आहेत. हे point charges कसे आहेत? At rest position ला. The statement of Coulomb's law. See here. That statement हे exam मध्ये विचारलं जातं 2 marks ला. What is the statement of Coulomb's law? The force of attraction or repulsion between two point charges which at rest position is directly proportional to, means that electrostatic force is directly proportional to Q1, this directly proportional to Q2, means the product of two charges, the product of magnitude of two charges, the product of magnitude of two charges and inversely proportional to square of distance between two charges, square of distance between two charges. Once again that I will revise this definition because this Coulomb's law is important here. The force of attraction and or repulsion between the two point charges is that directly proportional to the product of two charges, inversely proportional to square of distance between them. Means डायरेक्टलीचा अर्थ काय, समानुपाती. 10वी पर्यंत तुम्ही पाहिलेले मराठी मीडियमच्या विद्यार्थ्यांना डायरेक्टली म्हणजे काय, समानुपाती. म्हणजेच चार्जेस फोर्सेस, इलेक्ट्रोस्टॅटिक फोर्स कशावर अवलंबून आहे, चार्जवर अवलंबून. हे चार्जेस वाढवले तर फोर्स वाढतो. जेवढे चार्जेस आपण वाढवू तेवढा फोर्स वाढतो. मात्र जेवढं चार्जमधलं अंतर आपण वाढवू तेवढा फोर्स काय होतो, कमी होतो. अंतर कमी केलं की फोर्स काय होतो, वाढतो. बिकॉज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल, व्यस्तानुपाती, दॅट इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू 1/r². दॅट इज Q1 and Q2 is the 2 point charges. This one is 2 point charges are there and R is distance between them. Distance between them. Therefore, combinedly we can write F directly proportional to Q1, Q2, F inversely proportional to 1/r. Combinedly आपण कसं लिहू शकतो इक्वेशन, F directly proportional to Q1 Q2 upon r². Therefore F is equal to, ह्या proportionalityला एक साइन असतं, कॉन्स्टंट साइन, ते K म्हणायचं. Q1 upon Q2, Q1 into Q2 upon r². K is constants of proportionality. K is constants of proportionality. That is the Coulomb's law statement. That is the Coulomb's law. Coulomb's law means the force of attraction or repulsion between 2 point charges is directly proportional to the product of magnitude of two charges and inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. That mathematically we can write like this, and this one is the mathematical equation. One more article we will see now. The relative permittivity or dielectric constant. Relative permittivity. Relative permittivity or dielectric constant. Now we have seen what is meant by Coulomb's law statement. When these charges act stationary in vacuum, म्हणजे पोकळीमध्ये चार्जेस कसे असतात, स्टेशनरी असतात. वेन चार्जेस आपण एखाद्या मटेरियल मीडियममध्ये ठेवले, म्हणजे वॉटर, पॅराफिन, मायका, दॅट लाईक दिस मटेरियलमध्ये आपण ती चार्जेस ठेवले तर चार्जेसवर परिणाम होतो, दॅट अफेक्ट द चार्जेस. नाव सेअर वेन द चार्जेस प्लेस्ड इन द मटेरियल मीडियम्स, दिस फॉर्म्युला बिकेम्स F mediums. This formula we can write. Forces between is F medium. आता Kचं कॉन्स्टंट लिहायचं 1/4 epsilon Q1 Q2 upon r². मगाचाच फॉर्म्युला कुलोम्स लॉचा, फक्त Kचं कॉन्स्टंट लिहिले. वेन चार्जेस आपण मटेरियल मीडियममध्ये ठेवलं की त्याच्या फोर्सवर परिणाम होता. हे झालं पहिलं इक्वेशन. वेन चार्जेस प्लेस्ड, ह्या एक्सलॉनला म्हणायचं, द एक्सलॉन इज कॉल्ड ॲब्सोल्यूट परमेबिलिटी. ह्या एक्सलॉनला काय म्हणायचं, ॲब्सोल्यूट परमेबिलिटी, नॉट सॉरी, परमिटिव्हिटी. ॲब्सोल्यूट परमिटिव्हिटी of the medium which placed in, when charge placed in medium, when charge placed in vacuum, that F vacuum is equal to, this equation became 1/4 epsilon naught. Instead of epsilon we can write epsilon naught K. Epsilon we can write epsilon naught K, but in vacuum, K became 1. So 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 upon R square. Here these when dividing two equation, हे दोन इक्वेशन when चार्ज मीडियममध्ये ठेवल्यानंतर म्हणजे वॉटरमध्ये किंवा पॅराफिन ऑइल ह्यामध्ये ठेवलं तर त्या फोर्सवर परिणाम होतो आणि ते इक्वेशन असं मिळतं 1 upon 4 pi epsilon Q1 Q2 upon R square इक्वेशन 1. त्या एक्सलॉनला म्हणायचं ॲब्सोल्यूट परमिटिव्हिटी ऑफ मीडियम आणि व्हॅक्यूममध्ये ठेवलं. हे दोन इक्वेशन डिवायडिंग केलं. डिवायडिंग इक्वेशन 1/2 ह्या दोन इक्वेशनचा भागाकार केला आपण. F मीडियम अपॉन F व्हॅक्यूम इज इक्वल टू 1 upon 4 pi dividing equation 2/1. Sorry, dividing equation 2 and 1. 2 and by 1 vacuum and F medium is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon Q1 Q2 upon R square 1 upon 4 pi epsilon Q1 Q2 upon R square. सेकंड इक्वेशनला फर्स्ट इक्वेशननी डिवाइड केल्यानंतर ही व्हॅल्यू मिळाली आपल्याला. दिस ऑल टर्म्स इज कॅन्सल होणार. फक्त काय राहणार F व्हॅक्यूम अपॉन F मीडियम इज इक्वल टू काय मिळणार आपल्याला एक्सलॉन. हे वर जाणार ही टर्म एक्सलॉन अपॉन एक्सलॉन नॉट. वी गेट दिस इक्वेशन that F vacuum is upon F medium is equal to epsilon upon epsilon naught. This equation we can write another form also. F vacuum upon F medium is equal to epsilon upon epsilon naught. Epsilon means absolute permeability upon epsilon naught is equal to is called epsilon r. Is called epsilon r. Epsilon r is epsilon r ला काय म्हणायचं रिलेटिव्ह परमिटिव्हिटी. रिलेटिव्ह परमिटिव्हिटी ऑफ मीडियम. दॅट इज रिलेटिव्ह परमिटिव्हिटी ऑर डायलेक्ट्रिक कॉन्स्टंट किंवा काय म्हणायचं याला डायलेक्ट्रिक कॉन्स्टंट. टुडे वी हॅव सीन दॅट first point is quantization of charges. Second point is forces between the two charges. There are two types of the forces, attractive forces and repulsive forces. And main article of this the topic that Coulomb's law. We have seen Coulomb's law. And last point is we have seen the relative permittivity or the dielectric constant. The relative permittivity or dielectric constant we can denote it by letter epsilon r means the relative permittivity or K, that K or epsilon naught is called relative permittivity or dielectric constant. Next that lecture we will see that the definition of unit charge from Coulomb's law and Coulomb's law in vector form and the principle of superposition of charges. Thank you very much.